very, very different watch book club today. Watch board game club. Trivial Pursuit version of fine watchmaking. I am dying to play this game with someone. It'd be really cool to get like 4 or 5 other YouTubers together and play this and film it. That would be epic. Gosh, that would be so cool. I wish my mother was still alive so that I could force her and my brother to play this game with me, like on my birthday. Like, oh, Dee, what do you want to do for your birthday? And I'd be like, oh, let's just, have some food, maybe order a pizza and play Trivial Pursuit. And they'd be like, okay, that'd be great. Because, growing up, we played Trivial Pursuit at Christmas. Not this version, but the regular one. And when I bust this out, they'd be like, what is that? Neither one of them like watching my videos. Could you imagine the torture of making them play this? Now, they wouldn't get any of the questions right, literally 0. And I went through these cards and I got at least 1 or 2 correct per card. So I would absolutely crush them, and then they would take out a beat stick and hit me in the coconut because they would be so angry that I tricked them into playing this game. What do you get in here? So this is a very small format, and I think this game was like $30 or something like that. You get a very not great board. You could probably substitute in the regular Trivial Pursuit board for it. Okay, those are the different categories: materials, techniques, history, decorations, collections, and brands. Although, to be fair, this is kind of cool. The imagery is cool. It's just you probably want to take this out and leave it out to have it run flat, lay flat, and come to like get rid of those creases. Nothing unique in here. Just get the usual parts. But here's the money right here. These cards. Come here. And I probably should have counted them. There's maybe 100 cards in here. Oh, 300. Check the box, D. 330 questions and answers, 6 per. So that's, I don't know, figure it out from there. Let's take a read of a couple here and see how I did. Come on, why don't you go into your home? All right. What can you do with a chronograph? Time and event. Which brand was relaunched thanks to reunification of Germany in 1990? A-Long and Zona. What is the name of spiral-shaped decoration? Perlage. Which line that shares the name of a coastal region of the United States was launched in 94 by Baume and Mercier? That's the Hampton. Steel is an alloy composed of at least iron and carbon, titanium, or nickel. I want to say nickel because my ex was always complaining she needed a precious metal watch because steel gave her nickel allergy. Let's see. Okay. Duration of event, check. Long and Zona. Oh, snailing. Got that wrong. Hampton, got that right. Iron and carbon. I'm going to double check Google on that because I think it's iron and nickel, but who knows. Let's see what else we got here. Where does the name Côte de Genève come from? No idea. Oh, here, okay, we got some ducks. Which legendary diver's watch was launched by Blancpain in 1953? Of course, 50 Fathoms. Where is manufacturer Audemars Piguet currently located? AP, they're not. Let's say Switzerland. Was I right? La Brassus, Switzerland. Technically correct, although if my dad was playing, he's also passed on. All right, funny family story. Years ago, we were playing Trivial Pursuit at Christmas, and my father and I got into a legendary argument. The answer was a history question, and the answer was meant to be Martin Luther King Jr. He answered Martin Luther King, and I was like, is that your final answer? He goes, yes, and he was about to claim his piece of the pie. I'm like, oh, no, excuse me. Wrong answer. It's Martin Luther King Jr. And to be fair, those are 2 different people. That's Martin Luther King's dad, right? And he was furious furious. He was a great father. He rarely got mad, but boy, was he upset. So 2 rounds go by. It's my turn. And I took a sports and leisure question. And the question was, what is the fastest dog in the world? And I said, greyhound. And he goes, is that your final answer? I go, yes. He goes, wrong. I'm like, what is it? He goes, the greyhound. And on the back of the card, it did say the greyhound. So he didn't give it to me. I was spitting nails mad, and I stormed off. So Librasis, if I'd have said Switzerland, clearly not enough. But to give this episode a high note to end on, the Christmas of the year before he passed away in August, and that Christmas, we broke out the Trivial Pursuit game, and we made some Bloody Marys. We'd had a great dinner, and we had an absolute blast as a family. We both made mistakes in our answers, but we both were magnanimous and gracious and gave the point to the other, and neither one of us cared about winning. And it was probably, there's that really great quote from Deep Impact where he says, we went out on a really good year, and that, gosh, I'm getting teared up just telling the story. My family, we went out on a really good year. That Christmas was probably our best Christmas in years. And gosh, miss my mom, miss my dad. But the point is, this game is absolutely Hobby of Hours approved. Pick it up, have some fun. And I don't know if you're going to have anyone in your life who would play this game. I'm going to take this out and play this maybe with G Money and Kurt, and maybe some people on the West Coast. You know what? Maybe I'll do that. I'll host my own Trivial Pursuit party on the West Coast, and invite some people to come along for some of the fun, share the hobby. Hope that wherever you are in this wonderful, beautiful Hobby of Hours, that you are blessed, that you're having fun, and we will catch you in the next one. Take care. Peace. Pick up a book. 1001 Watch Designs, Volume 1. We've got line art, oil paintings, steampunk, and even super duper realistic ones. Ones that you could probably put on your wrist today. It's a good bit of fun and a great way to share your support. Thanks for coming along on the ride.